Hey everybody, this is Tom with
Jill. Hello, my beautiful train wreck.
welcome back to Diamond Painting with Edwards.
Family. Yeah.
My bad. If you have not been with us before, welcome.
Hello.
If you've been with us before, welcome back. You guys know the train wreck you guys are about to watch. It's always a train wreck.
Yes.
So this is another whip and chat, or just another whip on my painting that I am currently working on, which is the Space for Reflection. It is through Diamond Art Club.
And it's a Chuck Pinson.
Yeah, it's a Chuck Pinson painting or design. So, but so far I've really enjoyed doing this one. I really do like this. I love how they do the squares and everything. I kind of wish I had more that do like this. They're perforated squares, so when you're ready for you don't have the whole thing to peel up. You can just do a section and peel it, so which makes it really fun. And then what these are, if you guys haven't watched the other videos, I put the border tape up, which they're
Washi tape.
or the washi tape. They're starting to peel up.
Yeah. You need some.
But I kind of did it to give me the border for where I need to stop on the diamond. So I like this one. I'll peel this one up, or at least part of this up, and then I'll have this section here to give me the borders. Once that's done, I'll peel these up and I'll move them up and continue. Just that way, it just shows me a border where I can, the sides and the tops or the bottoms, where I need to stop. So, which has helped a lot. Yeah, it looks a little weird, but it does pretty good. So, well, and if we get sidetracked, there's a video on YouTube. Right now it's got
we got 2 raccoons.
They're eating out of bunnies.
There was a possum earlier.
They're eating out of bunnies.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
They're like little feeders.
Yeah, they're feeders. What it is, it's a channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a live feed, and they live in the woods. And all of this is video of just animals coming up and eating, and they're getting free meals. Nobody's bothering them. Nobody's doing anything. So we've had deer, we've had skunks, we've had possums. Raccoons,
birds, chipmunks,
squirrels. They've had a little everything.
It's lovely.
So if you are a nature person and an animal person,
I'll figure out the channel. We'll
figure out the channel, and she will post it on the bottom. So that way, if you guys want to check it out,
I'm looking now to see if I can tap on.
If that's something that's for you guys, check it out. See what you guys think. We are all about spreading the love. So
animals need love too, as long as they're not mischievous. Oh no.
But I will say, hopefully everybody's had a good day.
It's been a fantastic day.
Today is, you guys won't see this. I don't know when you guys will actually see this, but today is the 4th, which is Jill's birthday.
Yes, and it's been
we didn't really promote it a whole lot.
No.
She likes to keep it a little private. But not so much private. We're kind of like the same. It's like, it's just a day. So it's just like one of those, like, it's just a relaxing, normal day. Nothing.
I've diamond painted all day.
And after I got home from work, I've come in and I've made 3 videos. This is my 3rd video of the night. Philip was awesome and made dinner for us. I kind of helped him out to get it started. And then I came in and started doing videos to kind of give her a break. on videos, because she's probably going to make more videos tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I'm working on Saturday, I'll probably make a couple videos tomorrow night. Probably more on this. And then, because I know she wants to do more on another painting. I believe it. Yeah, she's going to be doing more on the Queen.
Yep. I haven't done anything.
And coming soon, you will have somebody else doing the commentary while she paints.
I found it.
So whenever she or they get the things done, whenever they decide to do that, I'm not sure when they're going to do it.
What?
When you're going to have Mr. Phillip add in.
Yeah.
So I was kind of giving them a little teaser about that.
Yeah, Philip is going to come and he's actually going to diamond paint.
Okay, I thought he was doing a commentary. I'm sorry.
Well, it's up to him. If he thinks he can do it, well, you know.
I think he would be.
He might just want to read it while I diamond paint.
Yeah, because he's not going to want to do this for an hour. I already know how he's going to do. He's good for about a half hour or so, but if I think to keep his, because he's dabbled and he doesn't mind it, but he can't sit here and do it for hours like we can.
Yeah.
So I think it would be better if he just did commentary and talked about it, kind of like I did the last time.
Yeah.
With her, I didn't paint, but I did the documentary part, so I think that would be better for him. You would be able to get his attention a lot longer.
I found the page. The YouTube page for the live.
Okay.
So if you like 24-hour live, it is youtube.com at WCQ Live. They're in the United States. And it looks like, when you pull it up, it is called Woodlands Critter Quest. Definitely would recommend it. It has 12.6 thousand subscribers. 168 videos. I subscribe to that because, you know what, I'm probably going to bed watching.
And the cat, and a couple of our cats have actually sit here and just stared at it.
3 of them. 2 of them got on his dresser trying to lick the TV screen.
So if you got cats or whatever,
Yeah.
they would try it and see what they do.
Uh-huh. And if you try it, put it down below in the comments.
It'd be comical to watch the cats do whatever they do. Or even dogs.
Yeah,
I mean,
dogs too.
I mean, you know, whatever you got. Some dogs are like that too. They see other animals and they'll just sit there and watch.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, figuring out where I'm going here with this.
Oh, here comes the little possum. Do-de-do. Do-de-do.
The little garbage disposal.
3 garbage disposals currently stepping up to the plate. It's neat how all the animals know what their little container is.
I don't think they know. They're just going where the food's at.
No. I think they've got what each of them like, because like the chipmunks and the squirrels are only going to one place, and the deer are only going to one place. They're all going to different places.
Well, they probably have had it for so long too that
they know where their food is.
Yeah, they know where their favorite thing's going to be at. So there is that. Why did that sound like something just fell in the back of my chair?
Nothing fell. That chair's been doing that. Did it feel like you were getting ready to fall through the chair?
No, it just felt like a spring broke because it had a vibration in it.
Mm.
That's what it felt like.
Well, you're in my chair too.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I'm in my chair.
Oh, okay.
Henceforth, that's why your chair's a little bit more cushion for you.
Oh.
Because you're in yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I've done this. I used to know exactly where my pods were. It's taken me a minute to figure out where they're all at.
So, the last video, I was asking questions and we had to stop. So here's a question for you. What is your favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood memory? I think on that one. Probably when I was little, I won a fishing derby. Caught the biggest bass.
Ooh.
It was like a 5-pound bass.
Oh, that's pretty good. Well, how old were you? Sorry, I'm chewing gum. I had just blown a bubble.
12.
Oh, okay.
It was at where we used to camp at Country Squire Lakes down in by North Vernon.
Yeah.
And they used to have a pond up front, so every year they would do a contest, like a little derby contest, whatever. Well, I won a fishing pole. I think somewhere around here is a little clipping. It's either here or Mom's got it.
I think your mom has it.
There's a clipping of in their little newspaper thing that had me in it. Oh yeah, it would. Yeah, that was probably one of the better highlights
Okay.
that I can remember.
What about teenage years? Asking all the hard questions.
Well, just.
Did I stump you?
Yeah, because I really didn't do much as a teenager. I mean, yeah, I played sports, but no, I gave up sports in the teenage years for a little while. Except, oh well, I should say junior year or freshman year. Played football.
Yeah.
But that was the last time I played football. I would probably have to say racing with Dad.
Okay.
That was our father-son bonding, was dirt racing.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say that would be it.
Okay, what about adult?
Adult. Favorite memory as adult.
I see smoke. You're thinking too hard. Or have you forgot the question?
No, I know the question. My favorite memory as an adult.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there went a fox.
No, that actually. Well, I thought that would be my first win, but that was I was still in high school when I did that.
Your what?
My first and only win, dirt racing.
Oh, yeah.
I was still in school.
Well, that would be teenage.
Yeah, that would be the teenage. We used to race at Marion County Fairgrounds, and I won that race. And that was the only time I won a race. But that was still, again, that was racing with my dad. So, same kind of, same thing, I guess.
You still thinking about adult?
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think instead of like obvious things or whatever.
Uh-huh. Yes, I mean, I know there's obvious things.
Yeah. I would say going back camping.
Going back camping?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which time? There's a lot of times.
Just in general.
Oh, okay.
Because I hadn't camped in years.
Yeah.
I think the time before that, the last time that I had went camping, probably early 2000s.
Okay.
Right before, a little before Dad passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So late 90s, early 2000s probably.
Okay.
When I say early, probably 2003 was probably the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 4. Somewhere in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So not going camping again until
2020?
what? No.
It was during the dreaded
because me and the ex
pandemic.
went camping before a couple times. Then me and Zach went before he left for Marine. But to actually get back into a pop up, yes, 2020.
Okay.
Probably getting back into a similar pop up. Probably because it just brought back a whole lot of memories getting back into that. So yeah, I would say 2020 when we got the camper.
What is your favorite memory with your mom? Because we already know your dad was racing. What about your mom?
When she used to run the concessions for Pee Wee football and baseball and all that, going and getting candy and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then, I would help her inside the little Coke trailer after my games and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite memory as a father?
As a father.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a dad, huh? Just a father.
Father. Well, he calls you father. Okay, what is your favorite memory about being a dad/father?
When my kids graduated. Because they finally made it through all those years of school. They made it through. Because it was a lot different from when we went to school.
Yeah. Graduation was a lot different too, because it was
Yeah, it was a lot big. It was
fairgrounds.
it was a lot bigger. It was, but the schooling was just different.
And yes, I was there too, but not because of Tom or Zach. Because Zach went to school with Wyatt. So we were in the same building and didn't even know it. Many of the ways our lives crossed paths.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, just seeing them graduate and knowing they accomplished so much, I would say that would be one of them.
Okay. Okay, without saying names, because we do have to protect, or age. What is your favorite memory so far being a papa?
Just seeing her grow up and have fun with life as a little kid. You can't get any better than that. Just watching a kid be kid and
Oh yeah.
just enjoy life. You know, there's no worries. There's no, and she's loving preschool.
Uh-huh.
Is that what she's at?
Preschool.
She's loving preschool, and I mean, she's just loving life.
Oh. So good on the bike.
And I mean, it's kind of like that motto thing, you know. Live, or there's another motto: live life like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, she just truly enjoys just being a kid. As all kids, that's all they want to be, is just
Kid. Yeah, no worries. And I want to make sure she has no worries.
And you know what? That's the way we do when we get older. We just want to enjoy life.
Yeah.
We worked our butts off when we're younger, and you know, as we get older, we just want to enjoy life.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do. We just want to have fun, enjoy life. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, when you see your grandkids do that, it's just like, yeah, you know, you're kind of jealous, because it just like, that's what I want to do. I'm ready to just enjoy life.
I'm having a rare moment that Mama Charlotte wants pet. Never happened much. What is it, baby?
Probably because she's been neglected by me, and she's probably come up to me wanting attention, and she hasn't got it.
Oh, she's playing with her little sock monkey. Did you find a sock monkey? She's our miracle cat. I didn't know if we were going to lose her or not, but she'd come out of it. She grew back all of her hair, became social again. Yeah, she's a good girl, Mama.
I hate when I miss these things.
Good girl. Oh, Mama. Okay. I'm going to ask this. What moment, good, bad, or indifferent, stands out the most to you in your life?
What moment stands out the most?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if someone said, what memory sticks out to you the most in your life? It can be good, it can be bad, it can be... Or what moment defined you as you?
I can't really say it defined me as me.
Okay. Then what shaped you? What changed you?
There again, this is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
No. The day that we found my dad unresponsive, a lot of things changed. I changed. And a lot of people say not for the better. And especially when my dad passed, I took to grieving a lot different than a lot of people thought I would. When I say that, I didn't cry. I didn't. I guess I didn't mourn. My mind focused on any and everything else. And that's just the way my brain clicked. That's how I grieved. And it wasn't until years later that there would be times and it would just hit me. And I would lose it. So I never, even during the showing and all that, my ex was like, it's okay to grieve. It's like, I can't. Nobody could understand the concept that I just couldn't.
Right. I understand that.
And it was just one of those things. It was like, and I won't go into all that, but it was not a good defining, and it wasn't a good, because it's not the person I am, but it happened, and that's just...
Well, don't we all have that moment where life changes? I had one.
Yeah,
We all do.
All in all...
How old were you?
When Dad passed away? 30.
Okay.
And I let's just say this. I did not look like I was grieving at all. I looked like I was bouncing around. I was social. I was happy. I I did not look like a typical person grieving for his father that had that was close to his father. While everybody else was grieving, crying, that I was busy. I was talking to people. I was cracking up. I was laughing.
Was that because you knew that someone had to hold it together and be responsible, and you had to be the man of the family and
honestly
responsibility?
No, because I was one that never really cried or let go of his stuff. I'm still not. I mean, yeah, there's times I will break down and but for the majority of the time, no, I'm a person that just will not lose his stuff. I just it stems from a long time of burying emotions.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I just took it and I'm like, okay, yes, my father, I realized everything is going, and I mean, I would sit there and look at pictures and I would think about the past and all that with him, but I just grieved differently. And I mean, yeah, it made me look at like a complete jerk to a lot of people and a lot of family. That's probably why they don't talk to me to this day, because of it.
I don't think so. I mean, everybody grieves differently.
Yeah, but some people think of it as, this is your dad. Why are why are you not grieving now? Why are you not?
Grandpa died when I was 11. I did not grieve for him, or even allow myself to grieve for him, until I was 27 or 28, because I felt like I had to be strong.
I never thought I had to be strong.
And I was told that I had to be strong. Grandpa wouldn't want you to cry. So I didn't. But it made me strong as nails now.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I seen my dad cry was at his dad's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So, was that a thing? No, that was not. The reason why was not because of that. Okay. Even at both of my grandmother's funerals, I did not cry. Yes, did I feel sad? Yes, I did. Yeah. But I did not, I don't know, when it comes to that, I don't know what it is. It's just...
Well, some people grieve different. Who are you more like? Your mom?
My dad.
Your dad. Okay.
Dad.
Dad.
Without a doubt, Dad.
Okay.
I guess well, I can't. There are some ways I am like my mom, but majority.
Yeah.
Yeah, majority Dad.
Yeah.
I do have personalities, from my mom and different things from my mom, but I would say majority of my dad, and she'll even tell you that. She's like, you just like your father or your dad.
It's unfortunate I never got a chance to meet him.
Yep, it is. You guys would have. Yeah.
Thick as thieves. And up to no good, I can promise you that.
Oh yeah. I mean, you and Grandma and Aunt Evelyn and Dad. Oh yeah. Without a doubt.
What is your favorite memory of your grandma?
Now you're going to have to specify.
Grandma. Big grandma. I was getting ready to say, well, I mean, Elizabeth. There's all kinds of nicknames
Dad's
for
mom?
Elizabeth. But big grandma. It's the one you know her by.
Best memory of Big Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Baking in the fall time.
Favorite thing to bake with her?
I never really baked with her because we was always outside doing outdoor decorations and and stuff like that. So, but yeah, just going down and getting cans. She did a lot of canning, which it would already been done by the time we'd go out there and just decorate for the fall time. Her making her peanut brittle. I watched her do it. because I was still kind of little and she didn't want me
Getting hurt.
doing it or whatever.
You can get hurt on that. That's
Yeah.
hot.
I mean, she did show me,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was one thing I always looked forward to is, okay, it's fall time. It's that and the craft shows, because she did craft shows, and she always made this what they call a mystery pillow, which is basically a pillow that folds out into a lap blanket, has a pouch for your feet to go in.
Yeah.
And she made them by hand. They weren't, I think they're out now, but she had them. She was doing them well before anything like that come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just, the fall time was like, we'd get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, get in the truck, get down to Grandma's and get all the stuff, have the whole back end of the truck filled up with Grandma's crafts and Aunt Evelyn's crafts and I should say crap.
It was crafts. Crafts.
I say it jokingly.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean we would make it a day. And there'd be good days and there would be bad days, just like normal thing when you go to sell stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that was probably one of the best times.
Okay, what about your grandma Totten?
Time spent down at the cabin.
Okay.
It was an older cabin. I don't know when they bought it or they started using it. I'm not 100% sure then. Probably the 60s, probably.
Oh, okay.
50s, 60s, maybe, somewhere out in there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, I mean, yeah, go down there and we'd have family functions down there. We'd go out and swim in the lake, fish, canoe, take the boat out.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, and it had rooms to where we could stay. The kitchen was a fireplace and the kitchen was at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. What about your Aunt Evelyn? Because you talk about her. What is your favorite moment with her?
There again, the craft shows. Because we just crack up. Every time we was around and stuff, I mean, there again, it's just all about the craft shows.
Yeah.
Because that's when, I mean, yeah, we got together and stuff, but the craft shows is like, it was like a whole day adventure.
Uh-huh.
Early morning until evening time. Yeah, it was fun.
I'm hesitant to talk about living family without their permission, so we gotta kind of skirt around some people because there's somebody still alive. But any other of your dad's people? That have passed that you have good memories with?
That have passed?
Yeah. Does your dad have a brother or sister that's passed? Or is it just the one that's still living?
All his brothers and sisters are living. He's had a brother-in-law that's passed. Now his Uncle Dean, which his middle name's based after, they lived in St. Louis.
Oh.
So there would be times that we had traveled to St. Louis.
Okay.
When we did, we went to this, went to the Anheuser-Busch Brewery.
Oh, okay.
The Arch.
How did you like going
The
up?
click, the clickety clack of the.
Click. The looks like a big enough dryer barrel for everyone to get in, but it's worth doing it. But there's a lot of clicking and there's a lot of moving sideways.
Oh yeah, it was just like every time it was a notch, it clank, clank, clank.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still remember seeing them, but yeah, I always when I think of the Arch or something like that, that's the memory I think of.
Okay. And you have found something very fascinating about a grandfather. I say a grandfather because it's like if it's an aunt, it's an aunt. If it's a great aunt, it's an aunt. If it's a great grandfather, it's a grandfather. That's just how I grew up. About one of your grandfathers who lived in Illinois, Springfield. What have you learned about him? It's I think it's cool.
I haven't really found out.
Well, you know what he did.
Well, yeah, I know what he did.
Yeah, so you know a little bit about him.
Yeah, but I mean, he used to sell the model toys. He was a traveling salesman. Mm. And I still got some of the stuff he sold.
Yeah.
And which they were just cars, and I think he did some RC stuff. Mm-hmm. But he was a cabbie back in the 30s over in Springfield. He did do a cab.
Yeah. I think that's interesting. That is an interesting life. You're selling hobby stuff, like cars and trains and stuff, and you're a taxi driver. I mean, what an interesting life, and the stories he had to have had. I think that's fascinating.
But then again, he passed away when I was very young.
Yeah.
So I never really got to know him.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of my grandfathers I really got to know, because
mm-hmm.
they both passed when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have been 12, okay. 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Or earlier, or younger, probably.
Mm.
So I don't remember a great deal amount of time with them.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. What is the best words of wisdom your father ever gave you? Now we're getting into really challenging stuff.
The best wisdom.
Mm-hmm. Because everybody leaves words of wisdom.
Trying to think now. Yes, it's taken me a little bit because the man said a lot of stuff.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Let's just narrow it down. What words of wisdom that he gave you that you still use now?
That's still a tough one. He never really said it, but it was his actions, and I would probably say, always help your neighbor.
Okay.
Be kind and help your neighbor, because he was this type of person that not anybody, friends, family, they would come up, hey, can you help me? And he would help you out.
Yeah.
So, complete strangers, yeah, he probably would but mainly if it was family or friends, he would give you a shirt off his back, damn near.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't a phrase. Um, I can't really say that one that really stands out in my head. Stands out.
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be bleeped.
Oh, okay. But we don't have.
It's not the severity.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I could say the clean word.
Okay. Say the clean word.
Get your head out of your butt.
Okay.
And it's still, I mean it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
still say that. I still say that. So that was probably.
Yeah.
I would say that was probably the one that really sticks with you, because it's like, you just get your head out of your butt,
Mm-hmm.
So I would say probably the phrase that really sticks is that one.
Okay. What about your mom? Has she given you any words of wisdom? She might watch this and give you some.
True. Or she might not even remember it. I said that? Really?
Really? Yeah.
I might be small, but I'm mighty.
Yes. I might be small, but I'm mean.
Mighty.
Mighty. She says mean too.
Yeah.
That's the coffee cup she gave me. Because we're both little.
Yes, it's a saying off a coffee cup, but it's something that. Yeah, that's one you just. She's short.
Yeah. She's short.
She is short.
Yeah, probably what? 4'11".
Oh yeah, she's 4'11".
Yeah. I'm 5'1", so we're not that much apart. But yeah, she gave me a coffee cup that says, "I may be short, but I'm mean," and I drink out of it because it's true. Us short people have to stick together.
Yeah. So it's.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's not always. And the way I take that is like, just because you're short doesn't mean anything.
Just because you're little.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anything but your size.
Yep.
It's all what's inside.
Yep.
And she was, and we always teased her too, because she was an LPN.
Yeah.
So we always teased her that she was a little people's nurse. So I mean, and every time I see an LPN, I just start cracking up.
Ma, if you're watching this, you get him.
Oh, she would agree too. She would start laughing about it.
Yeah.
Because we had that conversation the other day that I saw a nurse that was an LPN. Matter of fact, one of the nurses at work. Mm-hmm. I told her I saw that she was a little, there I go again. That she was an LPN. She goes, "Was she a little people's nurse? Or was she short?" I was like, "No, she was tall." But I was going to ask her, and she just started laughing.
Yeah.
So it's the little things, because it always,
What about your grandma? Big grandma. She had to have had some words of wisdom. Or something you remember her encouraging you or saying. Advice. I call that words of wisdom.
I'm not sure if Cher really told me, but just the feeling that I got. Mm-hmm. Be yourself, don't be anybody else.
Yeah.
Don't try to be somebody else you're not.
Okay.
For the most part, it's just like, don't be your true self. Don't be somebody you're not and try to fit in somewhere. Because I mean, that was her. She didn't care. She was herself. And if you didn't like it, she didn't care.
Again, I would have gotten along with her very well.
Yep, because she was that motto of, the early 1900s. Mm-hmm. She was that early 1920s, 1930s 40s, mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Country style. Let's put it that way. So yeah. She didn't. If she didn't, she would definitely give you a piece of her mind.
What about your grandma Totten?
Be kind to everyone.
Mm.
Because I had both totally different aspects of the thing. So.
Yeah. You had the sweet and you had the spicy, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what about your Aunt Evelyn?
She was just like Grandma,
Oh, okay.
but shorter. And Evelyn and Ma was about the same height.
Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, and Evelyn was the same as Big Grandma. I mean, a little bit shorter, but, yeah. I would have to say that the both of them, because they were sisters, so, yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Well, you now are considered an elder. What advice or words of wisdom would you give to your children?
never conform to anybody else but yourself. Always be true to yourself. Don't try to, just because somebody else is doing it or somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes you feel out of place, don't let that worry.
Mm-hmm.
Stick to your guns. Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Respect, give respect when respect is due. Because it's not always, I always said when I was younger, you've got to earn your respect with me.
Mm-hmm.
Which was, I mean, for the most part, yes. If anybody, if I met somebody new, yeah, you had to give your trust, you had to earn your trust with me. Because I got burnt a lot. But I guess I instilled that with my kids, but I didn't instill this part.
Okay.
Respect your elders.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter if they were family, strangers,
Yeah.
So that part probably laid a lot on me. Because I let that one slide away. I was more, at that time, I was different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say, I would definitely probably say that. It was, and like I said, when I say respect your elders and that aspect, like I said, you meet strangers and stuff like that. Give them the respect. They've lived that life. When they try to instill a little bit of what they've went through, just because it doesn't pertain to you a whole lot, still give them a respect and listen. You can still listen to them and all that, and you don't have to take their advice, but just give them the respect and listen to them. And
well, because you never know, something in the future might make them think, oh, well, this person told me this once, and
you'll remember when it comes to it. You'll remember.
Yeah.
At that point, that one phrase.
Yeah. What would you? Okay, because hopefully, there's more grandchildren than just one. What? As a papa, Because there's going to be more grandkids come around. What would you want to instill in them? Oh, the deer is back. What words of wisdom would you want to impart to them so they can pass on?
Don't change for anybody. Be the person that you are. Always remember that you always have somebody in your corner.
Yes.
Be kind. Give respect where respect is due. And always be true to yourself. Don't be true to false. How do I want to put that in that? I had it in my mind, but it slipped. Don't be true to the false you, to where you're trying to fit in somewhere. If you don't fit in, that's fine. It may not happen until later. It may not, but you'll find that thing that, or the people, whatever, that you finally do get to fit in with.
That whole sometimes people come in for a season and some people come in forever.
You might find those people that come unexpectedly, that you thought you'd given up, there's nobody there, and the next thing you know, bam, there they are. Then they're just like family.
Yep.
It's those people that when you're with them, everything's good. You're kind of like a safe place, but you just know they're like family, even sometimes better than regular family. It's just like, this is. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. You find those people that are just like, and it still happens to where you're like, this is family, and people consider them actually as family.
Yeah.
I mean, when they say when they say family, people, and for a lot of people, they're better than, not better, but they actually consider them and closer than regular families. So if you ever had that, you know what I'm saying. Because there are times that you meet people and there's just, they're best friends and they're friends and all that, but you think of them more as family and not friends. I guess that's what I'm trying to totally
We
get
got
at.
a few of them. Another hard question. The hard-hitting questions. The dive deep into Tom. So you guys know more about Tom and how he ticks. You know, what keeps what makes him, what makes that little clock inside of him tick tick tick.
People are still wondering.
Oh, I know. I live with you, and I still question. In your.
You married me twice and still wondering.
I know.
Sometimes I'm still wondering. And I've been in my own head for years.
Yeah. What moment in your life has given you the most joy? This is a hard-hitting question, man.
I thought you already discovered. You already.
Did we? I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm only gone on 2 hours of sleep. I'm getting tired. It's hard thinking of hard questions.
But the moment of joy, the best moment of joy. Well,
Your whole life, because remember, I was breaking it up.
Yeah, you were breaking it up.
I was breaking it up. I'm not the whole life. The hardest question. There's a lot to be happy for.
The best moment of my life.
Yeah. There's got to be a serious answer, not some jokey answer. We're diving deep into Tom. It only seems and I'll tell you why. Because I was reading. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to talk about for Tom? You know, a commentary. And I looked at his diamond art, and it says space for reflection. And it hit me. These were going to be diving in deep. Because we're reflecting on Tom's life.
Oh, Lord.
So this one is a little serious, but can be funny. We've already proven that there's giggles, and then there's also seriousness. But why wouldn't, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Maybe we all need to sit back and reflect on our lives sometimes. So yeah. The moment of the most joy.
The moment of most joy.
Mm-hmm. And no, this doesn't mean, you love this person more, you love this person more. No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's just a moment of pure joy. Because there's a lot to choose from.
Well, in that aspect, there's actually a lot of them. Because it'd be the times that me, Ma, and Dad would just go camping. Because we'd get away for the race. We'd leave town for the weekend. If you
lived here, you'd understand.
And we just got away from everything. And I mean, we went out and we went to different little towns. We went, especially growing up. I mean, going down there, that was something I always looked forward to, was going down there. And, me and Dad go out fishing, and we'd cook, I'd always be out there right with him cooking on the fire. That's where I learned my cast iron cooking, was from Dad and doing that. So, yeah, that was probably, there was several different, it's just not one. It actually leads into several.
But I know it's true because his eyes are lighting up and his eyebrows are going up. It's true.
Yeah,
he's not kidding.
He's
a lot like his grandma. He's being truthful.
That is one of the. There's just, like I said, there's just not one. There's several. Every time we went camping, it was something new. And as they got older, with the trips, we didn't do as many trips, but it's still going down, and still me and Dad went fishing and just hung out, and it was like a small community down there until drugs started rolling in and things started. And then when Dad passed away, we should have pulled the camper out, but we didn't. And Ma ran it out, and they just trashed it. So we got, Ma just let it go. And she's had that place ever since they built it.
Wow.
Because I remember them saying when they bought that lot down there, the lake wasn't even formed yet.
Wow.
They drove through the lake to get up through it. So I remember going down there, and they had several different lakes, and they had a marina, and then they had another place up by the showers, because back then we still had the pop-up for the longest time, didn't have a shower, so we all went up, got the showers, and then they another where they had breakfast. Sometimes we'd go up there for breakfast. But we've taken off down there and went Madison, went to the hydroplane races. That's another place. That's probably another highlight too. But there again, it's all because we was down there camping, so we went and did a bunch of different things. So, going down to Kentucky, or wasn't it Derby? We went down to the racetrack, and I remember looking at the thing of the Man of War.
Wonderful place to stop and eat. It's a good midway point.
But I don't know where we stopped and ate or anything. But I just remember being down there in the museum. I think it was the Kentucky Derby Museum, and reading about the Man of War, and I got fascinated with Man of War. Fasciated. Yeah. Whatever it was. But like the hydroplane, I'd still love to go down to Madison and watch hydroplane racing again. Because it's funny. I was always about Budweiser. Miss Budweiser hydroplane, and Budweiser, growing up Budweiser racing, and now I'm working for the competitor. Now it's all Miller Lite and Coors and everything else. I'm like, wow, how things turn. Because there's still pictures of me with a Miss Budweiser hydroplane shirt when I was younger. I was one of my school pictures. I'm surprised they let me do it. Because it said Miss Budweiser right on the shirt.
Well, it was a different time.
That's true.
It was a different era.
That's true. That was early 80s.
Yeah, that was... see, we were, as I say, Generation Xers.
But
we were Pharaoh. Ooh, that's so pretty.
There is the finish aspect. So we got one whole section here completed.
Oh, wow.
Tonight, 2 sessions. So this is the whole bottom half of the house.
Yeah.
So I'll do... there's a section here and one right below it. God, my hands look bad. That I'll do maybe tomorrow. And then I'll do another section.
Yeah, I plan on doing
I'll finish it up tomorrow, or this weekend.
Yeah.
I'll finish this whole section.
Yeah, I'll do some filming tomorrow while you're at
work, which I still don't know what's even going on tomorrow.
So, well, before we go, one more question. Is there anything about your life that we haven't talked about that you want to share with our family?
You got a mixture now.
Oh, we got deers and possums and skunks and raccoons. We got it all. Woo! Go night animals.
And you've got a CC and maybe a blizzard.
Hi. No, I got a CC.
So CC?
Yes. What is your...
She is hooked.
I know. As you reflect on your life, is there anything we haven't discussed that you would like to share to our beautiful trainer family?
That's that I could think of.
No. Oh, as I'm being pounced by cat. Any words of wisdom to our beautiful Trainwreck family?
Oh. I'll say this as jokingly. if you're around a fire, make sure you keep mindful where you're walking.
And why?
Don't do what I did when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. What did you do?
Well, I went to got water to put out the coals or the fire. Well, when I came back to the site, I don't know where we was camping. I know that. But by the time I got back, and I'm sitting there talking to somebody. By the time I realized where I was, because I stopped, I looked down. I'm standing in the fire, in the hot coals.
Yeah.
So anybody that knows me and knows how sensitive my feet are, I mean, I can't walk over little pebbles. I mean, I'm wearing shoes. I wear sandals in the house.
In the house. Yeah.
I used to love going barefoot. I'd still love to be barefooted, but I cannot, because when I did that, I burnt my feet so bad. To this day, they're still very sensitive. I can have some shoes on that have the really light soles. I can feel every little thing in those shoes. And I'm like, nope, not wearing them.
What about tree branches?
Oh, that's just cutting a tree. That's nothing.
Is it?
That's an experience you just have to have.
Is it? Is it just nothing, Thomas?
Well, I mean, it was just an accident.
It was just a flesh wound.
I'll have to talk about that by something else.
Okay.
Because the camera would have to be facing me. And I'm not turning it. We're already an hour in.
Nope.
So that could be another.
That
could be
tomorrow.
A little bit shorter, a lot shorter video.
Yeah, tomorrow. Because he'll have a video, and that's a shorter block anyway. And
I will send one through my phone tomorrow where it's facing me. I will post this. It won't be a short. It'll just be, it'll be a short video, but it's not a short. It'll be longer. Yeah. I'll talk about it, and then it's kind of comical in a way. But when you see me, you'll understand why there is on my forehead.
Yeah. Okay. I'm tired.
Yes, my knees are swollen. They're achy.
I've celebrated a lot today, and I've thought a lot today, and I'm tired.
Because it's time for me I got to put my stuff up.
Yeah.
I had a bag around here somewhere. I don't know where it went.
So, you need to...
So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this session with us. Even though it went a direction I wasn't expecting.
You never know with me.
So.
But you'll get even, I'm sure, later.
No, because we've pretty much already dove into yours.
Yeah,
for a lot
I'm pretty
of it.
Open.
I mean, I'm pretty open too. It's just a lot of people don't realize. But yeah, I hope everybody has enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave comments.
Yeah, questions, definitely questions.
Well, I mean, they could be comments. They could be
something for us to talk about.
Questions. They could be
themes, topics.
Just things you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
You know, different things that we can read the comments on and maybe make a conversation out of it. Because I know between us, if we're together, there's no shortage.
Yeah.
But
if we're apart, it's hard because you can only think of so much. Yeah. But they're chunky.
Well, you look at the little. He must be a younger one to the right.
Yeah.
But the one in between the log. Good Lord.
Yeah. Is that chunky? He's a chunky.
But just leave us comments.
Yeah.
Questions, whatever you guys may want to leave.
Yeah. Anything we talk about, if you want to answer the question, so we can know a little bit more about you, go for it.
Yep, and you guys probably already know, we do have the stickers, so fill out the questionnaire.
They don't know yet.
Well, by the time this goes out,
Yeah.
they will already know.
And they'll know about, the Google document. I'll attach.
Fill out the Google document.
Google document. As soon as it's released, then I'll start attaching Google documents on all the videos. I can't speak either.
But by time you guys get to this,
Yeah.
it will already be out.
Yeah.
The stickers that I made for the channel, next time they will be bigger.
Yeah.
When I did it, I wasn't sure how big I needed or how big they were going to be, so...
They were a tiny bit too little. Just a little.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
a
they were
little
2
bit.
inch.
Yeah, we needed like 4.
Yeah, we needed like 4. I thought there was going to be bigger than that.
And we might make a 4-inch one and then just resend out with some more stickers.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it again. Or
send them out with something else. You never know what we may come up with.
Yeah. So, but like I said, if you're watching this and you enjoy it, make sure you subscribe. Check out the page. Check out the Facebook page. Check out the group, which is still always Diamond Painting with the Edwards family.
Yeah, DP with the Edwards.
Or DP with Edwards.
Family.
Yes, it is private, so you will have to ask permission to join.
No, you won't. You just go. There's
join?
There's no questions or anything.
No, there's no.
What? Let me get another cat down. No, you, sir, cannot.
One of the cats has stood on my dresser and pawing at the coon.
Raccoon.
Or the raccoon.
Cece
she's trying to
animals.
paw at one of the animals on this screen.
Let me just stand here and you can watch. It's like watching out of the screen door.
Yeah, I looked over and she's just reaching up, tapping on this
the
TV.
Raccoon. Do you like the fat raccoon? Do you like it?
It was so cute. But with that, I got to go to bed and I got to pick up stuff. So we love you all. We appreciate every one of you for watching. Everybody that's in the group and everything, we definitely love and appreciate every one of you. So with that, we will see you on the next video. Bye. See y'all.